They are perfecting the stroke.
Right arms high.
And the attitude. It takes both to play the taiko drum. Taiko is a powerful centuries-old music rooted in Japan. Now, nearly 20 players in Portland have discovered taiko's addictive energy.
Portland was one of few West Coast city of any size that did not have a taiko group for many, many years. So even as recently as 1990, there was no taiko in Portland. And so whenever community groups had a event that would benefit from a taiko performance, they would import taiko groups from Seattle or Eugene. And so I would often hear from community leaders how it would be nice if Portland had a taiko group. So by coincidence, a couple of senseis who had children at Richmond School were organizing a summer program at which Russell and Jeannie were coming to perform taiko and do some workshops for the children. And just to give a favor for a community group in Portland, did an adult workshop as well. And that was the beginning. There were about a dozen people. None had any taiko experience. Most of us were scared, but we got experience. And then we proceeded from that in the next 3 or 4 years to figure out how do we form a taiko group. Community organizers, union leaders, people who had been active in civil rights and redress movement over the previous 10 years or so. They were the people who gave Portland Taiko the thinking and strategy and organizing tools to formulate the foundation for Portland Taiko.
You really want to keep your elbows down, and as you're coming across.
Tiffany Tamaribuchi was among many taiko leaders in North America. They all were very generous in helping to organize new groups and giving us their artistic expertise as well as organizing issues to think about. And so they would come and give us workshops. So Tiffany, along with Kenny Endo, Russell and Jeannie Baba were the kinds of people who were really thoughtful about why it was important for taiko groups to be organized, and they gave us not only the artistic end of things, but also philosophical parts of what to do, how to think about taiko's place in North America. Tiffany, because she was one of few women taiko performers, she was really important in teaching us that we women could excel in taiko, and the flip side of that is that we also needed to be able to take up responsibilities as leaders. And so she gave us the full range of thinking and ideas as well as taiko techniques. It was really, really important for that initial group to have language in the mission statement about adding our voice to the social justice movement, expanding our horizon beyond the singular ethnic community of Japanese Americans to be inclusive of Asian American communities. Our group needed to be among the voices that were speaking up for civil rights, social justice, women's rights, gay and lesbian rights, and all of the issues that were, coming forth during the late 20th century. There were very serious conversations about artistic excellence. That was the phrase that we came up with in the end. There was a lot of concern that Portland Taiko not be an amateur group that does amateur quality performance, but that even though we are not paid performers, we strive to be always pushing the boundaries of how far we can go, pushing each other, pushing the kind of music that we could create, not just be limited to what's already been created. We work hard because our mission statement is important. Tiffany comes with terrific credentials as an artist. She is respected by North American taiko groups, Japanese taiko groups, and international taiko groups. Tiffany, after all, is the winner of Odaiko contest in Japan, and she was the first woman to win that. And besides that, she was the first non-Japanese to win that. And so she is held in high esteem in Japan. So Portland Taiko is very lucky to have someone of that stature to be the artistic director and lead us to the next juncture in our growth as a performance group. Being a performer was a hard thing for me to learn. I do occasionally make promises to myself that I will stay with this or I will not give up. And Portland Taiko was one of those. I have had the best friends over a long period come out of my association with Portland Taiko. It doesn't happen often, or most times it doesn't happen that people form such strong friendships and continue their friendship over such a long time. It would be a shame not to continue to invest in it. I think it is a group that is worth supporting by coming to concerts and enjoying the performances and serving as volunteers in various capacity and participating. But also it's important for us, John and me, to support financially. It's just our way of saying thank you to Portland Taiko for being present. It gives us meaning to be able to be part of that Portland Taiko.